Opening lineup for the Heat. They've got Adebayo, Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Adebayo. Count the basket. Adebayo's got his team on the board to start the game for the Heat.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Out to Turner, 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Miami grabs the miss. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Connects from three-point range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. Outside, Hero. A three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shot of the game. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Burks with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Burks kicks to Wiggins. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's McConnell, and again it's Indiana converting. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. From downtown, that one's in, his first shot this game.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now, here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Plays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2. Pass to Love. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Robinson against Mathurin. Robinson passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple. Now, here's McConnell. Over Mitchell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for us. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Toppin. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin, and at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Walker after the Heat pick up 2. With the step back. Here's Halliburton on the money with the open jumper. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero against McConnell. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Count that one.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Timeout.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guy. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Burks for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Mathurin. Really left alone that time. Mathurin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Robinson kicks to Anderson. Burks for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Burks has got 6.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And a wide-open look for Hero. And the Heat, another three.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ware. Anderson kicks to Hero. And the three off target. Here's Halliburton. Great look there, but off target.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He finishes with 9. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Miami, Alec Burks is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. It's his first trip to the line. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Hits the three-point line. Nesmith has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Hero passes to Ware. Here's the screen. Wiggins from outside. Cans it from downtown.
Out of the pick and roll, Wiggins doing a nice job staying poised, causing the defender just enough hesitation where he can make his move.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Halliburton. To the paint. Indiana moving the ball around. A shot. Again, Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here's Ware. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Here's Turner. 2 points. That one goes. Turner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Siakam passes to Turner. And here's Halliburton. .139 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Siakam. Jacks up a three. He's off on that one. The Heat trail by 5. Wiggins outside. Pass to Burks. Now here's Adebayo. Wiggins left side. Over Neesmith. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
Turner finds Halliburton. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Halliburton for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Wiggins kicks to Hero. Back to Wiggins. Shoots it up. And it falls over the rim and in. Wiggins has got 7 now in this quarter.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very cut. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Benedict Mathurin. They'll be topping out there with Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in the 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. There's Walker with the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Inside. Here's Highsmith, guarded by Walker. Pass to Larson. Fires from deep. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
A crossover. Halliburton. What a terrific move that was. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Hero, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. From deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Now Siakam. No good on the 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul.
while taking the shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
From 10 feet out, and he banks it in. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
It's Hero with the drive. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero called for the ball. Clutch.
Now, Siakam. Down low.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
52 seconds left in the game. Left side, Hero. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Wiggins in the post. Neesmith covering.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
It's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Here's Nemhard. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Siakam passes to Nemhard. 3-pointer. Can't get the 3 to fall.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Turner for 3. It's good.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every... Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for...
And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
Team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Quentin Grimes. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Tatum, outside Holiday. Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Embiid, a screen on Brown. George passes to Maxey. Here's Embiid. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's White. Back to Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Maxey finds George. Here's Grimes. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Brown. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's a screen for 3. George with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Porzingis. Pass to White. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Tatum inside. He's covered by Oubre. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Holiday.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's McCain. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here tonight, Grammy Award winner Diplo.
Well, he went to college in Philadelphia. Now, he didn't grow up with a local NBA team in Mississippi, so he adopted the Sixers, and they have adopted him back.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Maxey. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. With the drive, shoots from the right block. Again, the Celtics, good for 2 more.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. Soft touch off the glass. Maxey's got 5 now.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Outside, Brown. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Basket counts. Butler's got his first points in this one. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Tatum, a screen on Butler. Tries a 10-footer. Pritchard, no good. The Sixers trailing. Down low. Here's McCain. And he goes in for the dunk.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pritchard, the pass to Craig. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Butler passes to Embiid. Shoots over Horford. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Left side, Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Outside White. Outside Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's George. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
1:02 left in the first half of this one. And they double up Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Grimes' shot is off. Boston leading by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown looking around, drives to the hoop, and Brown with the stuff.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Outside Maxey. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Maxey's got 7 points.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Joel Embiid, George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Pass to Grimes. And here's George. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. He has 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Outside Maxey. Holiday against Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Oh, the process. Embiid flexing his muscles.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Outside White. Brown against George. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Brown gets the inside finish.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Tatum from long range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. Maxey attacking. Kicks it to George. Sinks the tray. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Left side Tatum. 3-pointer. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the 3-point challenge.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Brown against Maxey. The shake. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
Boston shooting their first free throw in this game. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Horford, a screen on Maxey. And here's Brown for three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page? Woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Celtics 5 right now. Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Pass to Gordon. Screen by Embiid. Puts up a three. And that's good. Gordon for three. Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. The three. Tatum with the three-point answer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Screen by Embiid. From down in the low post, it goes.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots a fadeaway. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Outside White. Tatum with a screen. Fires for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
1:52 left to play in the fourth. And here's Oubre from the arc. Gets the three ball to go. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Tatum inside. He's covered by Oubre. Oubre against Tatum. Good work defensively by Oubre. The 76ers have got all four shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to one. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Puts it up from 15. The Sixers again can't hit.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
52 seconds left to play in the fourth. No good with the triple. Now the 76ers with it. It's a three-point game. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. He connects! And that one brings him within one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Tatum against Oubre. Money!
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Embiid with it. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
11 seconds left in the game, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
To tie it up. Off target from downtown. And now they foul and stop the clock. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to...
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. Unloads from 13. Nembhard grabs the board. Halliburton outside. At the top of the key, Nesmith. Here's the 3. Halliburton, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now, here's Nesmith, guarded by Kuzma. Lillard against Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Tries to the hoop. And Halliburton slams it in.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Lillard against Halliburton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Back to Halliburton. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 5 now.
When you talk about Halliburton and his versatility, he can set up the play or he can finish the play off.
Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. Lillard from outside. There's Lopez with the 3. Good work defensively by Turner.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Nesmith. Siakam inside. Covered by Lillard. Offensive rebound. Launches it. Nesmith can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Prince has got his 2nd bucket.
Well, when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Lillard against Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Lillard. The Pacers making the shot. Yes, that goes in.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath there? Huge throwdown.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low.
They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Halliburton pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Green. Portis can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 9. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. And I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Now, here's Green. Pass to Portis. Good on the shot. Portis has got his first 2 points.
And Portis understands his role in this offense, including when to look to score inside.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And stolen by Portis. Porter against McConnell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Mathurin. He has yet to score. Clock at 6. Back to Siakam. Pulls up, high post. And the shot falls short this time.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Kuzma kicks to Porter. Prince wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Mathurin. Here's Siakam. Banked in off the glass.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Prince. Now here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Kuzma against Siakam. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Indiana out in front. They lead by 1. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Ready for the Fed half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in its small forward.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Pass to Giannis. Out to the Kumbo, stretching the floor with the 3.
The defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Now, Nesmith. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Nesmith has got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kuzma, left side. Pacers with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Trains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 16.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Got us a screen on Halliburton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Turner. And the Pacers, another 3.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
It's Prince on the wing. Nembhard covering. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Pass to Lillard. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Milwaukee.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Here's Halliburton. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers leading by 5. Siakam passes to Turner. Can't hit from in close. Kuzma, right side. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Kuzma. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. For three, Siakam. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Bucks trail by 6. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. And it's TJ McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Powers through inside, Giannis.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Halliburton. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Halliburton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers. Toppin against Portis. Trent outside. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Halliburton, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Lillard. Back to Giannis. High, arcing shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can with Damian Lillard. He's just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
The game now all-time. 7 points for Taurean Prince.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Indiana. Takes a step back. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 3. Nesmith with the ball. Pass to Halliburton. Four on the shot clock. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton will certainly fit that bill.
And he is unable to get the second one. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Lopez outside. Lillard outside. has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Halliburton against Lillard. Good!
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's Lopez with the three. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You want to win? You need guys like Brook Lopez. That's clutch.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Siakam. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. How about the clutch gene showing up in Taurean Prince? What a shot.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Got it up in time. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Count it, and the pace of lead has been cut down to 1, and the bucket from Lopez.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Got that bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got 38 points.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it down.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. It counts.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Prince finds Antetokounmpo. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Halliburton with the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Antetokounmpo. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Here's Halliburton, and he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Lillard against Halliburton. Lillard misses. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Back to Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. Buries it from outside.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And it's the Pacers with the ball. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5. Now here's George. For 3, Maxey drops in the 3.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Now here's George. Pass to Oubre. From deep three-point land. George, no good. Miami's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Back to Adebayo. Inside. Here's Hero. The rebound by Maxey.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Oubre. There's a screen. Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Just 5 to shoot. George for 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Now here's Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Hero. For 3, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up him.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Maxey. Burks for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Burks has got 6. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Maxey against Burks. Takes one from 10 feet. And it's Maxey missing. The Heat with the lead. Outside Robinson. The 3 is up. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Here's Yabusele. Knocked away. Robinson with a steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Now here's Maxey. 6 points for him. To halt the run. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Adebayo. With 1 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Paul George. Miami shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Heat out in front, leading by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Hero in at the point. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Hero against Butler. Hero, the pass to Jovic, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Great positioning on the putback. Embiid's got 6 points.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's Hero. And it's blocked by Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. And Burks with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Give him 8 points now.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
They set the pick. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Oubre. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Anderson passes to Hero. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Outside Burks. Outside Robinson. Pass to Burks. Now here's Hero. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown.
Timeout.
Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So for Miami, Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Pass to Bona. That shot is off. Heat leading by 6. Outside Burks. Here's Ware. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And here is Maxey. 9 points in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the contest.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's a screen by Wiggins. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Launches a 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Miami out in front, up 4. Oh, all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Pass to Grimes. There's a screen for the tie. Here's Embiid. Off with the layup. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Adebayo from long range drains the triple. Adebayo's got 9 points.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. From deep. They grab their own miss.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Maxey against Hero. Three-pointer, no good. 76ers trail by 5. To the middle. Outside Oubre. George outside. Screen by Embiid. Three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. That's tipped. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. George against Wiggins. Up top, Embiid. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Maxey against Hero. Outside Burks. Wiggins outside. Adebayo a screen on George. Wiggins for 3. Again, the Heat misses. Philadelphia's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's George. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now just a 1-point Miami lead.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Here's Ware. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Grimes. Back to Maxey. For the lead. Takes it inside. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Clock at 6. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Now Adebayo. 9 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. And that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Setting the floor for the Heat, we've got Kevin Love. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Larson in at the 2. The Sixers trailing. Butler with the ball. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Count it. And the Heat lead by 3.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Butler with the ball. Hero picks him up. Embiid a screen on Hero. Here's Butler. Buries it down low.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Goes up from the top of the key. Yes! He nails it!
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Maxey passes to George. Outside Oubre. Fades back. George outside from the arc. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist by George.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Back to Hero. 1:50 left in the fourth. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. To the inside. To tie it up. The 3, George. And the 76ers another 3.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Hero, no good.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid gets the double team. Pass to Grimes. There's the 3, and a hand on it. Burks passes to Wiggins. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, Adebayo. Count it, and the foul. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the strike.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ware. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Heat on D. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Oubre. Here's the three. Cash. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Maxey against Hero. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Yes!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Okongwu with a screen on Holiday. Young for 3, drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to White. Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Porzingis finds Holiday. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Tatum's got 6.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is Young. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And here's Brown outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. To Rizichet. Back to Young from past the arc. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Daniels passes to Young. Good D by Holiday. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 1. We'll be back shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Jason Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Left side, Tatum. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Here's LeVert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
It's Niang with the jam.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Horford with a screen on LeVert. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for George Niang. Tyson Daniels checked in for Mann. Young is subbed in for Reza Shea. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And good that time. Young's got 10 points in the game.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Wasted no time on that one. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they've just got burned.
Young against Howard. Young's shot is good. He's got 12.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
They set the pick. White the pass to Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Reza Shea checked in. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Now Reza Shea, scoreless thus far, buries the long-range jumper.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Reza Shea looking like a polished shooter already.
Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. And they pick up 2. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Young. He's got 12. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. With some arc. Rebound Boston. Up top Brown. With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Young.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Lets it go from 14. And that one drops for him. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White.
Celtics substitution. Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Rizier. He's covered by Brown. Beyond the arc. And it's Rizier missing. The Celtics with the lead. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Okongwu. Over Porzingis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Okongwu's now got his first bucket in this one. Tatum with it. He's got 17. Over in the corner, Brown. They set the screen. Again, the Celtics good for 2. 1:05 left in the third. Pass to Daniel. Here's Rizier. Ice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the inside. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Now here is Holiday. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson surveying the floor. Young with no one around. Good on the triple. And it's now 22 points for Trae Young.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Tatum down low. Basket good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Celtics, Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward. LeVert against Tatum. Here's Buffkin. Offensive rebound. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Pass to Hauser. Fires for three. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hauser's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple. Make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Porzingis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, it's 7'3". Porzingis is a difficult check. He puts the defense in a bind right there.
That free throw good from Porzingis. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Young. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And he makes the first. And Brown drops them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now, here is Young. Johnson with a screen on Holiday. A nice shot by Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Young against Holiday. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Rizichet. 5 to shoot. Johnson sets the screen for Rizichet. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Brown. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Holiday looking for an opening. And it's good for 2. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Young. That shot is off. Holiday with the defensive effort. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Young against Holiday. Bounce pass Young. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Brown. Now Tatum. So we see Boston get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
To run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at center, locking down the middle.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Pass to Oubre. They set a pick. The 3 ball. Indiana with a rebound. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Maxey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Halliburton against Maxey from 12 feet. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Up top, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And they take the lead.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
Siakam with it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Halliburton, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Turner. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Now here's Nesmith. Siakam outside. Lets a 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Grimes. George outside. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Oubre. And here's Siakam for 3. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Indiana. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on. Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Indiana trailing here. McConnell passes to Walker. Mathurin against Edwards. It's Mathurin with a drive. Rebound by Philadelphia. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Pass to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. McCain fires in the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. Halliburton outside. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league. Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem. And he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Siakam, pass to Halliburton. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Outside Oubre. They set the screen. Another shot. Oh, wow. Embiid, so strong.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Halliburton outside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
76ers trail by 3. Maxey surveys. George outside. He nails it, and we're tied. George has got 9.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Siakam for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Oubre. And here is Maxey. Over Halliburton. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. Maxey's gotten his 2nd bucket.
That's when Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Maxey against Halliburton. To the paint. Siakam in the post. And Siakam with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
2nd half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center spot. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's the pick. Now here's Maxey. The D's right on him. Oh, nice D from Nesmith.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Siakam with it. Back to Turner. Halliburton looking over the floor. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Outside Maxey. George outside. 4-3. Counted from distance. George has got 12.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Embiid a screen on Halliburton. Here's Maxey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's Nesmith with a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
For 3, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Back to Halliburton. From downtown, Halliburton nails the 3.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
George outside. Pass to Grimes. The 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way. To the confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Maxey with it. 9 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Butler, Edwards out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, Matherin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by McConnell. Pacers leading by 5. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Really smooth looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. The coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Embiid drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Nembhard. Another 3 for Indiana.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Maxey passes to Embiid.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Pure from three-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Embiid against Turner. Here's Embiid. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Halliburton. Inside. Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid with it. Turner covers. Oh, the process. Embiid flexing his muscles.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter. Halliburton misses. 76ers trail by 9. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 4 on the clock. For 3, George nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
And now we've got an intentional foul. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
On defense, the Sixers. 6-point game. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. 5 on the clock. And here's Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's in.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And the 76ers call time here. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
At the line for Philadelphia,
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Maxey.
A steady hand at the line in a tough situation narrows it to a one-possession game.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Now George jacks up a 3. The rebound by Nembhard. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Indiana winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks, for Allie LaFleur.
Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Knocks down the 3-ball.
What a response here from Wiggins, marching right back and answering with a triple.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Young's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. And the Heat, another 3.
Man, bigs like Adebayo got to drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 7 points in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Pass to Daniel. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Young against Hero. And it's denied. They retain possession. Shot clock at 3. Again, Young missing. Miami's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Daniel. .131 left in the first quarter. Young's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Hero on the wing, defended by Young. Now here's Adebayo. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. From outside the arc. A rebound by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Hero. And off the front iron, and in it goes. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Young taking his time here. Clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 9 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Kevin Love out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Larson in at the 2 guard. And Brandon, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
A nice shot by LeVert.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Anderson, a screen on LeVert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Caris LeVert. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Miami.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. Now LeVert. Trae scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Outside Robinson. Anderson outside. Now here is Robinson. He's covered by Niang. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
To the inside. 6 on the shot clock.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside Robinson. Has to wear. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Reza Shea is coming in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for LeVert. Wiggins inside the line. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Young for 3. Sinks the triple. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
It's all about smart choices, and Trae Young's making them right now.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Johnson. Miami no good on that time either.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Young, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Heat moving the ball around. Wiggins from outside. Again, the miss by the Heat. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Okongwu, the pass to Young. And the shot is good. Young's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks ahead, leading by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is up there with Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Rizachet. On the wing, Daniels. Burks covering. Johnson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 5.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Ware. Outside, Hero. There's the pick. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Young drives in. Pass to Okongwu. Johnson with a screen on Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Daniels, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Ware. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Ware's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big One, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mans checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. Niang finds Capella. Mitchell against LeVert. Over Mitchell. A terrific shot on the turnaround. LeVert's got 8 points.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Deep 2 from Robinson. And it's Miami with another.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Niang. Hasn't made one yet. And here's LeVert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell outside. Takes the 13-footer. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Heat shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Here's LeVert. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. 2K Sports, back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Heat, they've got Robinson, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Krejci, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Krejci's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Hero passes to Jovic. Robinson for 3, and the Heat another 3.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Wiggins inside the line. Rebound, Atlanta.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
Young, no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hero. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Pass to Okongwu. Down low. Now Young. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Hero against Johnson. Shot's good by Hero. And the Heat lead by 2.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Young against Hero. And the layup falls. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Hero from long range drills it from outside.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Young.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Takes the 13-footer. That shot off.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Hero. It falls.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. After Rizichet. That 3 off the mark.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad. And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Young with no one around. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Not many better players late in games than Trae Young.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Daniels. Back to Young for 3. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that Trae has been deadly.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And the Hawks with possession here. On its way from Young for 2. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
That will count. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. The front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at center. Atlanta shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Count it, good. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And he gets the bucket. Hero's got 37.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Hero against Young to take the lead. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Ware passes to Wiggins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've got 1:08 left in overtime. Young against Hero. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Now Hero. There's a screen. On its way from Burks for 2. Got it.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Young. Okongwu trying to break free. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Miami has possession. Outside, Hero. Johnson with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To take the lead. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. That's good from Young.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside, Hero. Knocks down the trifecta.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top, and they had some nervous. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight.
BA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Now here's Oubre. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Oubre. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Left side, Maxey. George outside. Embiid, a screen on Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Grimes' shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the wing, Kuzma. Maxey covering. And Kuzma, good for 3.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Oubre from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Lillard outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Lillard's got his second basket.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. Here's Grimes. Takes a 3. Here's Embiid. And at last, they get one to fall.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
The Bucks making a switch here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Philadelphia leading by 4. Yabusele sinks that one from the post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Trent. Takes a 13-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Lillard against Maxey. And he buries his first look. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Porter. Lillard outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. He buries it from 3. Trent's got 5 points.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
And here is Maxey. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler. And it's Yabusele in a power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Here's McCain. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Yabusele. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the 76ers with some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Still no points. Lopez, the screen. Giannis with the jam.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside Oubre. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Yabusele using his post moves to get the 2 points. He has 6.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Lopez. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Here's Yabusele. He's got 6. The shot. McCain's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Lopez in the post. Embiid's there. Lopez in the post. Embiid covers. Lopez can't hit. To the inside. Pass to McCain. Outside Oubre. They set the pick. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Bucks trail by 13. Trent outside. Order a screen. There's the triple. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got 8 points.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Trent. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
Porter looks it over. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 15. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
So we conclude the first half. Philadelphia on top, leading by 10. All right, now let's check. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Here's Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Oubre from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard looking around. Lopez, the screen on Oubre. Here's Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 3 is up. George, and that's good. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Lillard passes to Prince. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
George outside. Into the lane. Pass to Grimes. Maxey against Lillard. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 7 points.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Grimes. And he makes it on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Milwaukee making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Kuzma. Smith finds Trent. Out to the wing. With the 10-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Takes the 3, sinks it from distance. He's got 7.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Portis' screen. Now here's Trent. Tight defense on him. To end the run. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Prince. Portis has got his first 2 points. For 3, Maxey. That shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've kept their concentration on limiting. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Green finds Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Embiid. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Yep, that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 12.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
For 3, George. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fourth quarter now. We're about. Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
George outside. Outside Maxey. Embiid high post. Back to Maxey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo with it. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Defense puts good pressure on Giannis inside, but he just refuses to back off and gets it to go.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the 76ers lead by 9.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Oubre against Antetokounmpo, and they double up Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Lopez on the double team. Oubre finds Embiid. No good from outside. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Lillard, here we go. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul right there.
His first personal foul. Second team.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
For your Sixers,
And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. From behind the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
at the line for your Sixers.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
It's Kuzma with the miss. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. This one was in the balance right. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.